one thing I want to come down very hard on. I am not here to advocate the taking of any psychedelic substance. I'm not, because, you know, they can, there are substances which can give you a great rush and a great high, which are damaging, heroin and their like. So we have to go very carefully and to discriminate. And as I have said, and do not mind repeating, I'm not here to advocate. I am a professor, but quite apart from that, I believe in understanding, and especially understanding important issues. And the effects of these substances, they used to be called psychedelic, which was a very good word because literally all it means is mind disclosing. That's very good. But that word got ruined in the psychedelic 60s, and Tim Leary, who I knew very, very well, he went off the deep end and went to advocating these. And as Aldous said to me once about Tim Leary, he said, I've never met a more charismatic, charming man than Tim. But why in the world does he have to be such an ass? And he was erratic. The danger is to get off the track because I'm so old. I officiated at the last book reading of Tim. And just to jump ahead on that, and the good thing about these films is you can edit out what's irrelevant. But by that time, he was in very bad shape. This was his last public appearance, and he slapped together a book at his peak. Tim was a marvelous writer, but this one, he just needed money. And when all book events, bookstores would always book him because of his name, and they asked me to interview him, which I was glad to, a lifelong relationship, parts of which had been very important to me. Well, by that time, he had kicked the drug, he had kicked the bottle, but he could not kick the weed, cigarettes. And the hour-long book presentation had to be divided into 3 segments, so every 20 minutes he could step out of doors and have his cigarette.